Bedouins.
Bedouins.
Got lost in Egyptian.
I'm an Arab.
Interesting.
I'm just a white chick. Yes. I got a camel's nuts. Describe how beautiful this is.
Go find it 10,000 years. Thought I was a pharaoh.
Sugar. We
Brown
got
sugar.
brown sugar and he has some milk. That will be cappuccino, darling, you know?
Farsi.
Is this real? Is this real life?
Salud. Salud.
Welcome to Sharm.
Hey, what's up? It's Pascale.
and Mo.
Art of Adventure.
Oh.
Welcome back to our channel. The fun never sleeps.
You say fun never stops?
The fun never stops. How about that?
Never stops.
And today we're gonna show you some cool things you don't want to miss when you're in Egypt. Stick around.
Stick around.
First things first, you might be asking how the heck we got here. Let me paint a quick picture for you in case you missed part 1 of our epic adventure to Egypt. Mo and I are traveling with a group, all part of Destination Dive. Great Pyramid. At this point in our trip, we've already checked off some major bucket list items in Cairo.
Look at these stones.
The pyramids, ancient tombs,
Yeah, it's dark in here.
putting our hands on art created for some of the earliest civilizations, and of course, riding camels in the desert. Just a little trek through the desert with pyramids. I mean, pyramids. Truly epic. I'll put the link to our first video right here. Now though, we're making our way across Egypt to the Sinai Peninsula. Where are we headed, babe?
I think under the Suez Canal, I believe.
So we're leaving the African continent
Asia.
and we're headed into the Asian
Sinai Peninsula.
The Sinai Peninsula is the only part of Egypt that sits in Asia. The Mediterranean Sea is to the north, and the Red Sea is to the south. We're heading south, and the scenery along the way looks like a movie set. Tall peaks and dusty terrain, miles and miles, just like this. Then, just when you think you're really here to be cast in the new Dune movie, she shows her face. The Red Sea is right there, and she is calling. Our playground this week is in the city of Sharm el-Sheikh. Yup, I'm digging it already. Mo and I are staying at Naama Blue, and it's right in the middle of everything.
Hey, where we at?
Some Nike New Balance.
These, some other
Sharm
Vans,
el-Sheikh.
my slides, and some
Shake?
rock climbing shoes.
Shake?
Just in case. You gonna shake?
Everywhere we've been so far, the locals swear Mo is Middle Eastern, and our new friend Austin is Egyptian.
They call me Arab. They call Austin Egyptian. I'm an Arab.
Interesting.
I'm just a white chick.
I'm an Arab with a white chick.
This town is very different from Cairo. Here they really do cater to Westerners. You can see it in their choice of store names, like the Lionel Richie supermarket, the street vendors,
Oh yeah, funnel cake. Ooh. Crepes.
and the drinks.
What are you drinking over there?
I got a camel's nuts.
That was the cutest thing I ever heard. Salud. Oh my God. Salud. Salud.
And it's very easy to make new friends, like Bibo from Cataract Tours.
To be here, and we hope Usually go up, inshallah.
Viva, yeah!
Welcome to Sharm.
Sharm is known for its beautiful beaches, clear blue water, and miles of reef perfect for snorkeling and scuba diving. We're not getting in the water until tomorrow, so desert adventure, anyone? We're driving straight into Bedouin country. The Bedouins are nomadic desert dwellers. And just like everyone else, they've learned to turn their surroundings into a hustle. What could possibly go wrong? Four-wheelers in the desert. Let's go. Art of adventure. You can see right away the scarf is not a costume here. You need it to keep the desert dust out of your lungs. Horsepower and sand? I am stoked. Yeah. Beautiful. I have no idea where I'm going, and it's hard to see, but I know one thing. I'm gonna pass Mo. There are more than 23,000 square miles of desert in the Sinai Peninsula. And right now, I feel like four-wheeling every single bit of it. During stops, the Bedouin kids are quick with their own hustle.
Let's just spot one. I already got one right here. That's what I'm saying.
They are adorable, but don't feel obligated to buy anything. If you bought from every cute Egyptian kid who came up to you all week, you'd be broke. So just stop and take it all in. Sick.
A Pete's about to do road warriors out here.
All right, Austin, lead us out of here. I mean, look at that sunset hitting the mountains. Gorgeous. Gorgeous and chilly, by the way.
I hope this translates to how beautiful this is right now.
A quick hike and we're in this cool little spot, sandwiched between the Red Sea and the mountains. Man, can't describe how beautiful this is.
Babe, what do you think?
Dude, is this real? Is this real life?
I hope you can see the moon in this shot.
Once the moon rises a bit farther and the sun sinks behind those dark hills, it's time for dinner and a show, Bedouin style.
Are you not entertained?
Y'all, this is pretty cool. Fire dancers, belly dancers, monkeys, snake charmers. Those cobras get close. The strikes are no joke. And did I mention the fire dancers? Yes! A perfect way to spend a night in Sharm. It's always better when you add water. Always better. Here it is. I've been thinking about this moment for months. Now I'm finally on a boat, heading out to scuba dive the Red Sea. This adventure was really the catalyst for the whole trip. Scuba diving abroad is great. You meet amazing people and you see beautiful things. Yes, please. The Red Sea is known as one of the 7 wonders of the underwater world. Because of little rainfall, high evaporation, and its isolated location, the Red Sea has one of the world's highest rates of salinity. These same factors also create excellent diving conditions. There are more than 1,000 species of fish and more than 150 species of coral. There are very few storms and few river tributaries that lead into the Red Sea. The visibility is great year-round. There are countless dive charters that can take you to various spots in the Red Sea. Destination Dive secured our boats and dive guides through the Red Sea Diving College. I really can't say enough good things about them. They made sure our equipment made it to the boat daily so we didn't have to lug it around. They planned the dives and really just went above and beyond to make sure we were all having a great time. Our first 2 dives were reef dives called Middle Garden and Far Garden. Yes. Mo's still in the process of being scuba certified, so let's check in on him.
You want to see what happens when you travel to a destination that is usually occupied by 2 countries at war. These are usually the vacation spots for the Ukrainian and Russians. As you can see, it's pretty much a ghost town right now.
One thing about Mo, though, he has no problem making friends.
Welcome, America. Number 1. Excuse me. You like it Biden or no like it?
Is that the Egyptian Mubarak Abdullah? Back on land, I find Mo lounging by the hotel pool, drink in hand. Not a bad spot to set up shop. And check out his handmade cartouche.
But this is Mubarak in hieroglyph in the front. They did that one in Cairo. Especially made. We had that one made, our friend Ahmed in Cairo. Had that one made for me. Then we got the Sharm al-Sheikh. I don't know how to say it. They put on the back. They find out you're a king. Mubarak Abdullah. That's Abdullah in Arabic. It's one of a kind cartouche. You'll find it 10,000 years. Thought I was a pharaoh.
You're my king, baby.
That's what I'm talking about.
Here we go. Back in Egypt. Back on the water. No sleep, all travel from Petra. Oh. Let's go diving. There will be a whole video dedicated to Petra. All I can say for now, amazing. Bucket list for reals. Now though, I'm back on the water for 2 of my favorite dives of the whole trip. Jackfish Alley and Raz Zatar. And I'm back with one of my favorite dive guides of all time.
Nasim Group, body check. Nasim Group, body check.
When you hear Nas say those words, you better be ready to rock and roll. Dude. Jackfish Alley starts with a really cool swim through. Oh, say hi to my dive buddy Charles. Right now he's patiently waiting for us to figure out which way we're going. Okay, got it. Wow. the coral on all sides, the deep blue in the distance. Yes, this is one of my favorite dives, like ever. Ras Zatar is right up there too. You can see a wall of reef that goes straight down. I'm not even sure what the total depth is down there. We were at 90 feet, and at one point, the reef still stretched forever. It's cool to get reminders that the colors we're seeing at those depths are not the actual colors of the sea life. And I've never seen this before. Nas uses his surface marker buoy to sort of trick the fish. Look at them swarm. Yes, I am geeking. Look at this massive eel tucked into the reef. It's as thick as a baseball bat. There's no real zoom on a GoPro, so you may have to trust me on this one. It's badass. Let's go diving. Our last dive in Egypt is one of a kind. The boat tripled in size for this 3-hour ride to the Gulf of Suez. The VIP one is our home today, and she's beautiful.
All the way before I left, and it's still sitting on the back of my. That's like, I'm not sure how it is.
Take 2, it wasn't rolling. And we're making another pass.
Oh.
Yes!
We're doing this, guys. This is the SS Thistlegorm. It's considered one of the top shipwreck dives in the world. The British ship was bombed by the Germans in World War II. The ship's cargo, which is still visible today, includes armored vehicles, trucks and motorcycles, cases of ammunition, weapons, parts for warplanes and steam locomotives. And check out these huge guns still mounted on her stern. It's pretty cool and a little creepy to see these World War II relics sitting in the water like this. It feels like an underwater museum and memorial at the same time. 9 of the 42 men aboard died the day the ship sank. Now, the SS Thistlegorm sits 100 feet deep in the Gulf of Suez. Jacques Cousteau discovered the ship in the 1950s, and she's been a top dive attraction ever since.
Well, Pascale is on one of the most epic dive sites in the world, the Thistlegorm. I am at Farsha Cafe. Come with me. This is Farsha. What do you think? Not a bad place to get a coffee.
Okay, I'm jealous, Mo. Farsha is cool and eclectic. It definitely has its own vibe.
You know it.
Now this is a spot to chill and have some coffee.
Well, that was pretty epic. If you get a chance and you happen to be in Sharm, hello. Say hello, my American friends.
If you're following along at home and making your list of things to see and do in Sharm el-Sheikh, we want to help. So far, we've covered 4-wheeling in the desert, a Bedouin-style dinner and a show, beautiful beaches, snorkeling and scuba diving the Red Sea, the SS Thistlegorm shipwreck, and Farsha. I do want to point out that our main man Bebo at Cataract Tours can help put you on all these adventures and much, much more. I'll drop the contact info for Cataract Tours, Destination Dive, and the Red Sea Diving College in the description. It's also worth your while to take a quick cab ride over to Old Sharm. You'll find one of the most ornate and enchanting mosques I've ever seen. In stark contrast to Egypt's ancient monuments, construction on Al Sahaba Mosque started as recent as 2011. It took 6 years to complete this 21st century masterpiece. There is something very charming about Old Sharm. Modern, yet rooted. You can find a musician's take on pop culture on the same street as an open fish market. And pop art right next to paintings of the pyramids. Each brushstroke another layer to Egypt's story. I know Mo is super inspired by all the art and all the artists that he saw in Egypt.
I couldn't wait to paint.
We still have more of our own story to tell as well.
We really do.
Part 3 from Petra is coming out next. Take a look.
Oh my God.
Petra is gonna be awesome.
Oh yeah.
We can't wait for you to see it. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and hit that like button.
Come on now.
You're already there, so subscribe.
Absolutely.
We want our experiences to help make your next adventure epic.
True.
That's what Art of Adventure is all about.
It really is.
So all there is left for you to do,
You know what to do.
go get it.
Just go get it.
Go get it. Hey Mo, go get that.
Come on now.
You know.